That one, your room. Check your.
Check out the computer, bro. Is it right? Okay, let's go. The water, Yash. And if it starts,
Yeah, say wait.
is that waiting?
You gotta do that.
Yup. You can't call me spilling milk. Alright. Barak Yahweh.
Barak Yahweh.
Barak Yahushua.
Barak Yahushua.
Barak Yahweh.
Barak Yahweh.
Barak Yahushua.
Barak Yahushua.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Rakah.
Wadash.
Wadash. A double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson is going to be entitled "The Ongoing Hell and Possibly Through the Spirit I Believe into Jacob's Trouble." All right, now this government shutdown has been going on for like 25 days, and this shutdown is the longest shutdown according to history. And at this time frame, Donald Trump is still with the guns out saying like, look, we're not making no deals if you don't bring me this money. But through the spirit, we know it's not actually about the wall. All right, you know, that could be a factor, but at the same time frame, America's in debt. And at the same time frame, the government is no longer profiting. That's why they're having this deficit, okay? Because the government is not making revenue, which is going into income, okay? And so now these people will feel austerity, okay? It's the same format they utilize in Greece, so on and so forth. You know, y'all got something y'all want to say?
I got appreciate you.
Ashia, you can just cut it off, bro. Just shut it down.
I don't know if you had this.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
The Jeremiah 51 and 9.
Bring it out.
This book of Jeremiah 51, verse 9.
Start at 6, bro.
Start at 6. Okay, come. It said, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord, Yahweh Shai vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense."
And that's what it's all about. You know, the vengeance of Yahweh Shem Shai. And dealing with that vengeance, 2/3 of our people is going to be judged in America, man. Okay? And also, it talks about a recompense. And when you look up that term recompense, that's actually going into to balance back. And how is the Most High going to balance this thing back? By death, righteous killings, because you niggas have to be judged for all the wrongdoings, for continuing to believe in the system, man. You know, so you know you have been nourished for what 350 some years, but hey, that's over with. Okay, the Most High is letting you know that judgment is not. All right, and through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, we've been preaching that the kingdom of heaven is near as well, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 7, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hands.
Right, now when you go into that term golden cup, in the Hebrew, that cup is actually going into a portion or a lot. Okay, so America's portion or America's lot is to be wicked. That's why it's been a golden cup in the Most High's hand. Because if you know anything about the Olympics, when you get the gold, the bronze, and then you get silver, so like you get gold, silver, and bronze. All right, that's how that race is set up. But when you receive that golden trophy or that golden award, that's top tier. So America is top tier in wickedness, man. The Most High programmed this place to be wicked, and it's the portion that the Most High allotted it to. Okay, go ahead, bro.
The nation has drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Yeah, the nation is mad, man. And we see Iran is mad. We see Russia is mad. India is mad. Pakistan is mad. You know?
EU nations mad.
Yeah.
You know, you got the Brexit crisis going on over there in Britain. You know, they wilding out over there. You know, their economy is suffering. You know, you got London. Not London. French. The Yellow Vest protest, which has spread to London. You know, and why are they going through all this, man? Because all these nations are connected to the currency of what? The daughter of Babylon, which is America, man. As Babylon fall, these other nations fall as well, man, because they all connected to this war, man.
Mhm.
You know, so you're seeing the uproar, and it started with the downfall of America, man.
That's right. You have a frog in the water analogy, okay? And if you know anything about that, if you put a frog, okay, if you put a frog in hot water, automatically that frog will jump out that water. But if you put a frog in cold water and you gradually cut the temperature up, what's going to happen? That frog is going to boil. And before it know that it's being boiled, it's going to be too late. And that's the same thing that's happening with America, man. You citizens have been placed in the pot. And now the elite is turning up that heat. And you don't even know you're being boiled yet. But we know through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shah.
And you don't know when to jump out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jump out that matrix.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The way of life. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know when to jump.
That's right.
Like that frog. That's why you know.
Yeah. And
That's
see,
a good one, though.
and they're telling you everything is okay as they're gradually coming up the heat. They're telling you that you're still gonna receive your IRS checks, but that doesn't make sense because over 80% of these people are not at work. So how the fuck you gonna receive your checks?
90%.
Oh, Salaki, my bad. 90% is no longer working. That's just like if you're running a super center like such as Walmart, you got 5 cashiers and you let 250,000 people in there. And you just lock the doors. Do you know how long it's gonna take to check out all those people, man? So I don't think y'all gonna receive those checks. And if you do receive those checks, it's gonna be towards the end of the year. You know, it only makes sense. And they're telling you that we're working to get the government, back running. But the government may not come back. You know, and Lord willing, it don't. All right, because that's gonna fast forward into Jacob's trouble, man.
Hey, 'cause you got a lot of people like college professors, teachers, and any other type of person with a high esteemed profession. They look at that government shutdown, just that's just them happening. It's not going to affect them. It's still tied into the U.S. market. It's going to trickle down to the other positions of the jobs as well, man. So the other people, they're going to catch hell too.
Yeah, because a lot of grocery, the markets are subsidized, man.
Yep.
I know either my woman breaking it down. She like the reason why you can go buy a whole chicken for $5 is because a lot of those farmers are subsidized, man. Which means the government pays a portion of their salary. That's why they can afford to sell you that whole chicken for $5. But if they cut their government subsidies, that same chicken might cost $50, man. So eventually, the longer it shut down, the more this place gonna break down section by section.
That's right. And it's only a matter of time before they start affecting the state.
Yeah.
Because you can't run the state without the federal government. That doesn't make sense.
Cause down here, look how people just complacent with the gas price. It's like $1.88.
Right.
Right.
So you know how the scriptures say when they say peace and safety, man, and sudden destruction. That shit gonna rise up pretty soon, man.
Was it it?
No, I'm keeping
Go
going.
ahead.
Verse 8, it said, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her, take bond for her, if so
And
be.
before Babylon be suddenly destroyed, hence the new America, man. You're not gonna be able to have those luxuries like you used to. Go to the movies anytime you want to. Go to the bars, go to the clubs. And that's what this guy was saying in France. He was basically saying now they can't even afford to go to a restaurant. So what they do now is invite friends over to have drinks. All right, you no longer can send your kids to martial art classes or basketball classes or dance classes. All right, now you're penny pinching. You're trying to make ends meet. You're working 2 and 3 jobs, man, trying to keep the lights on.
You got government workers washing cars,
Right.
Walking dogs.
Right.
And that's good, cause especially you niggas, man. All right, I know you was proud of your job. Now you hide from the repo man, man.
That's right, bro.
And you don't care nothing about me. How about Shemal Shah?
Come, bro.
So that's good for you niggas. You proud as women, man.
And that goes to show you that most of these niggas, including you inhabitants of the United States, that basically y'all live from check to check. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, most of the government workers, we can manage 2 checks. But hey, we're not gonna be able to go on past 2 checks. And then the
Oh man, brother just posted this. IRS 46,000 workers to handle tax returns despite partial shutdown.
See?
Working 46,000, working free.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right. And then they were saying that even FBI agents, they're saying that they're actually looking for jobs. And then it was on CNN today about the Coast Guard. First time they ain't never received payments. They ain't even receiving a check. So now these motherfuckers got GoFundMe accounts.
They working food drives.
Right, working food drives. And that's beautiful, man. This is the day we've been waiting for, man. And through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, we told you so. Go ahead, bro.
It said, if so be, she may be healed.
Right.
Babylon not gonna be healed.
That's right.
You know, ain't no healing aid for Babylon.
Mhm.
Because this place is prophesied to be destroyed. It's prophesied to see the economy collapse.
Right.
You know, the plagues. The scripts say that the Lord gonna hit this place, all right, with plagues, man. Like ancient Egypt, man. You know, gonna hit Egypt with plagues as before, man. Talking about this spiritual Egypt, man.
That's right.
It's only gonna get worse, man.
That's right, bro.
All right, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse, man. Like that documentary that floating around YouTube, How It Ends.
Mhm.
You know, except it's gonna be much more violence. Though,
That's
man.
right, bro.
You know.
And this is the new America.
Mhm.
This is the new America, you know.
Mhm.
This is what's going on in America right now at this time frame.
Real time.
Real time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
And it says,
I got you, Scott.
verse 9, we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
Why? Because the Most High has ordained America not to be healed.
Mhm.
Because see, America was only that golden cup in the Most High's hand for so long. But now that time frame has expired. Now it's time for judgment upon America for being that golden cup. Being that top city that lead these other cities in wickedness, man.
Mhm.
All right? Go ahead, bro.
And it said, but she is not healed, forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country.
Right, and that's what these inhabitants are going to do. You're going to have Elam going back to India. You're going to have Moab going back to China. You're going to have Ammon going back to Japan, so on and so forth.
Mhm.
You know?
And then the super rich of Esau, they already knew America was over with, man.
Yeah.
You know, because they were trying to teach their kids, what is it, Mandarese?
Yeah,
Chinese language.
that's right, bro.
Yeah, because they see, you know, Chinese projecting itself globally, man.
Yeah.
China got all these trade deals over there in Africa, man. You know, trying to get their Silk Road going.
God.
You know, so super rich are already been preparing, all right, the shift in power, man.
That's
Which
right.
the Chinese is not gonna be next,
That's
you know.
right.
But if you look at it carnally, you know, they can see that coming into play.
That's
you know,
right.
so they preparing for that, man. But how Shai gonna upset everything, man.
Mhm.
You know, but sticking to what we in now, man. The new America, man. You careless people, you know, you nonchalant, don't give a damn about what's going on in the world. You know, these things finna hit you, man.
That's right.
And it said, and let us go everyone into his own country, for a judge reaches unto heaven
Mhm.
and is lifted up even to the skies.
Meaning prophecies have been fulfilled. But before these prophecies, before America is destroyed, okay, you're gonna be able to dwell in the new America, man. All right, you're gonna be able to tell your kids, all right, like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, this wasn't so. You know, although that place was much worse than 2 or 3 generations down, but at the same time frame, like the brother Yashi saying, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. Okay, it's gonna be a domino effect. Go ahead, Scott.
Okay. All right, this is Matthew 13:17. And it says, for verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye
And
see.
this is what we're trying to see. You know, this is what we do see through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Because you go to Isaiah, is that what the first chapter? You know, hey, what was the prophets? So like, what were the disciples asking Yahweh Shai? When are you going to restore the kingdom of heaven?
Acts first chapter.
Yeah, Acts the first chapter around the 5th verse. You know, basically, that's what we are in that same mindset, man. All right, it's one truth, bro. One body as well, man. And if you're in the body of Yahweh Shai, you're gonna have the mindset of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah. You know, same prophets and righteous men are back here today.
Right.
You know, in a process called reincarnation.
And that's why history repeats itself.
All right, it says, for verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them.
Right, because at that time frame it wasn't time, but now it's the time frame. Okay, all right. We're measuring the time according to 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. Okay, we're using the current events. We're using the scriptures, man. Okay, Matthew the 24th chapter. This is how we know, along with the Spirit, that we're getting close. And each day you wake up is closer to Esau's downfall. All right.
Just match up what you Acts 1:6. When they therefore will come together, they answered him, saying, Lord, without at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel.
That's the mindset you're supposed to be in, man. That's the mindset the apostles have been in, all right, over 25 and 30 years ago. Okay? When is this man going down so we can rule? All right? Being led by our Lord Yahweh Shai, okay? In righteousness, all right? Go ahead. That's something? Yeah, get that 2nd Ezra here.
I just say Ezra 15 and 12.
Mm-hmm. All right, Egypt shall mourn. Go ahead.
And the foundation of it shall be smitten
Mm-hmm.
with the plagues and the punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it.
Right, because Egypt is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. But before that dire judgment comes, you're going to get a taste of the new America, the lawlessness of these animalistic people, man. You're going to see how much these Americans care for each other due to when the lack of bread is no longer.
Yeah. You have the white people neighborhoods, like especially like the rich ones, you know, they have different meetings within the neighborhoods and stuff like that. Yeah, the neighborhood watch. But we're gonna really see that trickle down when it says in I think it's also in the 2nd Ezra 15, 16 chapter. I says a man not gonna regard his neighbor, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
And them little gates they got up, that shit ain't gonna mean nothing.
No.
They got gates and shit up like in their neighborhood, so you know they can't get in. That shit ain't gonna mean nothing in that day.
And that security guard or those two
God.
security guards that's switching in and out from different shifts,
Mhm.
guess what? He's going to be protecting his family.
Right.
And then on top of that, he's not getting paid anyway.
And every nation gonna go back to his nation. Why would he be over there with Esau?
Right.
You know,
Meanwhile,
trying to protecting them.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, his family back over here. Ain't no way. Shit.
Verse 13.
You right.
They that till the ground shall mourn.
Right. You farmers, okay? And you other people that are investing in agriculture, man. All right, you're not going to be able to profit anymore. Why? Because it's the curse of Yahweh Hashem Al-Shai. Go ahead.
For the seed shall fail through the blast.
Right, that
hail.
blast is actually going into strong winds, okay? And that hill is actually going into like snow. All right, go ahead.
And the fearful constellation. Woe to be the world.
Right, right. When you break down the term constellation, it goes into a collection of stars, so like your stars together. All right. So basically, this fearful constellation is gonna say, "Hey, you're not gonna be able to yield." Going back into the prophecy of 2nd Ezra 15 and what verse is that?
13.
15 and 13, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Right, right. Go ahead.
For the sword and their destruction draw nigh.
Right, go ahead.
And one people shall stand up and fight against one
And
another.
this is gonna be going on in the new America, man. And they showed you in these movies, such as The Purge, such as The Road, such as what's another movie?
So many
Great.
Well, no, not the Great. This is how it is. The Book of Eli. All right, why is Esau actually per se prophesying in these videos, man? They're letting you know, okay, this is what is about to happen, and they're actually communicating with the other elite.
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
Oh,
That's the newest one.
That 999 shit too, they took that off. They had the prophets on there. You know what I'm saying? You remember that?
No, I didn't see that, but I heard y'all say
Yeah,
speak highly of it.
they took that off.
You gotta think about it, like on Netflix, you just look up post-apocalyptic movies, just say like brother just mentioned Bird Box, and you see the related movie channel, you see other movies similar to Bird Box, you know? So why Esau keep making movies like this? Like he's trying to tell you something. But on the left hand side, he feels like, he already said he look at himself as the Most High, because the Most High, he let you know before he about to get ready to do something. So Esau on the left hand side, he feels justified in his spirit that he has to let you know through his movies, through his media, things of that such, man. So that's why he letting people know through these movies that he's about to get ready to come do something. Cause you see nothing but post-apocalyptic movies
That's
on
it.
Netflix now.
That's
You
it.
know?
Yeah. And fight against one another.
Right, they're gonna fight against each other. Go ahead.
And the sword in their hands.
Right, guns, knives, so on and so forth. Bow and arrow, crossbows.
For there should be sedition among men.
Right, and when you go into that term sedition, it means to set apart, meaning these men are not gonna be unified anymore. Why? For the lack of bread. All right.
And you got 30,000 teachers in LA that's on strike, man.
Man, what the fuck y'all striking for, man? The government is shut down, man.
30,000 teachers.
Yeah.
That's 600. They say 640,000 students was without a teacher for the last 2 days, man. You know,
New America.
they in the streets, man.
That's right.
You know,
Nation amongst men.
Yeah.
and the elites are doing away with the middle class, man.
That's it,
You
bro.
know, you proud as Americans. You know, they thought you made it. You got the 2 cars, the 3 cars with the house.
White
You
picket
know,
fence.
the white
Right,
picket
right,
fence.
right.
You know, you go to the Bahamas every summer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all this done away with, man.
That's right.
You know, you finna give all your energy, all right, into serving the elites, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the rest of your energy that you do have, man.
That's right.
You know,
That's
because they
right.
showing them self-driving cars. You know, that's gonna be a thing of New America, man. All right, and it's gonna drive your ass to work and drive your ass back home, man. No stops. You know, it's gonna look convenient at first, you know, but pretty soon you just gonna be going to work and going home, man.
Right.
You know, it's gonna be a very like what they got in China, the social credit.
Yeah.
You know, the elites, they test run things in other countries, man.
Yeah.
Then they bring it here, man. You gonna be based on social credits. So if you go on TV and say something about the Illuminati, they just shut your chip down, man.
God,
You know?
bro. And with those self-driven cars, you can't control that shit.
Yeah.
So if it has that command to keep going, and you manually try to press that button, it's gonna keep going. It showed you that. What's that movie? Upgrade. All right, that's the reason why his wife died. I mean, well, that wasn't the reason, but they had a car wreck. All right, but before they had that car wreck, they was trying to stop that car. All right, but at the same time frame, they couldn't. Go ahead, Claudio.
For there should be sedition among men.
Right,
Invading one another.
right. They're gonna be invading one another. Same neighbors. Tim and John were just best friends 2 years ago or 2 months ago. But now the food is getting low.
So they had that same type of relationship like a home improvement. You know, the dude looking on the
Yeah.
fence.
Come through that fence.
Ain't no cartoons how they used to go through the fence. They used to make that
Friend.
that print.
Your body, man.
Yeah.
They should not regard their kings nor princes.
Right. Go ahead.
You know, man, going to these presidents,
Yeah.
politicians,
Yeah.
you know, these mayors.
Right. Because you're not gonna have anybody to enforce the law.
Exactly.
All right. Go ahead, bro.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
In the course of their action, so if you kill, if a motherfucker murder somebody in that time frame, is nothing gonna be done about it. All right. The Most High is gonna literally bring that judgment upon that person.
Whole court in the streets. bro.
That's right. That's right.
A man should desire going to the city, should
Right.
not be able.
And that's under martial law.
Checkpoints.
Yeah, them checkpoints.
'Cause that's what it's setting up for.
That's
man.
it. The new America.
That's what everything is setting up for, the martial law and the chip. Esau is going to bring this chaos because he wants to put the pressure from above and pressure from beneath.
Mm-hmm.
You know, put the squeeze, all right, on the Goyim, all right, the cattle,
That's right.
you know, and force them to take this chip, man.
God.
You know, just like the Apostle Tahar said in Yura Karabi, man. Not saying that the chip will be mandatory this year, but damn, we only 2 weeks into January.
That's right.
And look how the tempo been set, man.
That's right.
No, letting you know that the spirit of Yahweh Shem Al Shai is dealing with the apostle, man, the rest of the apostles,
That's
man.
right.
You know, whether you believe it or not.
Right.
You know, that's on you.
Hey, cause Esau only needs some type of event, what they call order out chaos.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay,
Order
Yeah,
out
order out
chaos.
of chaos, man. So it needs some type of event to further push their agenda, the New World Order, man.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Mm-hmm.
The house shall be
Yeah, a lot of you
destroyed.
Americans are proudful, man. You think that basically what happens overseas in those third world countries, it can't come over here. All right, but they showed you that 25 days ago that you ain't shit either. That's why you got federal government workers actually going to work, working 8-hour days.
Right.
You know, working 40 hours per week and still not getting paid for it, man.
Right.
All right. So you're the same. You're in that same category, man. America's nothing but a corporation. That's why it has a president. All right. When you go into that term president, it means first servant. Who does he serve? The elite bankers, beginning with the Rothschilds, man. Go ahead, bro.
The house shall be destroyed.
Yeah, them houses gonna be destroyed, man. You know, like the brother saying, people gonna be kicking in doors, coming through windows, coming through ceilings, so on and so forth, just to get their bread or just to get a merchandise from that house where they can go barter.
Right.
All right, and your daughters and your kids, basically, they're not gonna be safe.
And men should be afraid.
Yeah, men gonna be afraid. All right, especially why? Because hey, hey, especially like these weak ass people. They don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. They're not going to have the wisdom, knowledge to sustain them, to stabilize them. Going into what? Isaiah 33? Yeah, Isaiah the 33rd chapter, man. But see, we know, we through the spirit, that's why we've been basically waiting for that punch. You know, we're waiting for it. You know, we're going across that middle, expecting once we receive that ball to get hit by that DB.
The contact.
That make that contact. But see, y'all not. And that's the reason why you're going to fumble, meaning you're going to give up your life, man. All right, bro.
Verse 19.
Yeah.
A man should have no pity upon his neighbor,
Right. Go ahead.
but should destroy their houses with swords
Mm-hmm.
and expose their goods
Mm-hmm.
because of lack of bread.
Right. And that's what it's all about, the lack of bread, man. All right. That's what's going to make these individuals become colder. That's what's going to make these individuals go back to that animalistic behavior. And at the same time frame, the laws are not going to be enforced. So therefore, per se, Esau, what he would call civilization or a civilized behavior, that's not going to apply. Because the scripture just stated that their actions is going to be in their own hands, man.
Yo, them truckers gonna strike.
Oh, boy.
You know, all this gonna be tied into that government, man. You know, these big major corporations. You know, all those things are subsidized, man.
Yeah.
You know, so you can get ready. You know, them trucks go on strike, or when these people start panicking and doing these food runs, you know, and snatching all their food, snatching their food out the grocery stores, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's gonna be a lot of people in pitiful case, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Jake's still entangled into bullshit, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, but the Lord finna wake everybody up, man.
Yeah, you know why, y'all? Because see, Jake doesn't have compassion anymore. See, Jake don't give a fuck until it's happening to them or to their family. But once that government shutdown start affecting them from a state level, because you know, well, I don't got a government job, I'm still working anyway. But once that once the Most High send them plagues, that plague such as what's happening to those government workers to your door, you gonna be pleading. You gonna be coming and begging for. I wonder if they're gonna be at camp today. Driving downtown on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Well, I think this is where they be at for Saturdays and shit. You know?
Yep.
And for great tribulation.
Yeah, great tribulation, man. All right, that's it on that. All right, bro.
This is Isaiah 32 and 9.
Yup.
It says, "Rise up, you women that are at ease.
Right, you women are at ease. Go ahead.
Hear my voice."
Yeah, and the only way you're gonna hear the voice is from the men of the Lord, true men of the Lord. All right, and that's beginning with the apostles and the sincere men of Great Millstone.
A lot of women at ease, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
they think they untouchable.
That's right.
You know, they will actually talk. They'll slap a nigga 6'8".
Yeah.
You know, and I'm talking about no hesitation, man.
Yeah.
Esau had put these women up like they're actual deity, man. You know, goddesses, man. They're queen of heaven vibration.
Yeah.
But we can see that dwindling away as well. You seeing white privilege dwindle.
Yeah.
You seeing that queen of heaven vibration dwindle.
Slash feminism.
You know, feminism. That's still dwindling, man.
Yeah, because see, that was that pact that you received from a serpent in the Garden of Eden. That queen of, you know, to be that queen of heaven as well as feminism, to be equal with men.
Yeah.
You know, just like Yasha saying. That's the reason why y'all at ease, man. All right, but see, the Most High is affecting y'all too. Now you hoes crying and shit, complaining about basically you're not getting wick, you're not getting snap. All right, your cards needs to be loaded for your EBT.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's countless. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let the scripture speak.
It says, For the vintage shall fail.
Right. Now, when you go into that term vintage, it means to collect grapes, okay, or grape gathering. So, why would you collect grapes or gather grapes from a vineyard, all right, to receive wine? Okay, so when you think about this utilizing a spiritual perspective, the vintage is these public assistance, and the gathering, which will be the wine, is from the benefits that these women receive from these government assistance. All right, and when you go into that term vintage, it means an inaccessible high. All right, and when you break that term down, it means that it's not easily attained, meaning men can't receive these public assistance, but women can. All right, and that's why they have to meet a certain protocol in order to receive these benefits.
Like you can't have no man in the house.
Right, right. That's what makes these women careless, man. And I did a video today. It's over like 40 something public assistance programs. Like these hoes can get housing assistance, which we know the government will pay for their light bills, reconsolidate loans, help them go to school, help them become teachers, all that, man. I mean, like Esau has really loaded up these hoes. That's the reason why y'all live that carefree life. That's the reason why y'all are at ease. But in the new America, all that shit is gonna vanish.
Come through the spirit, we know that deal goes back to the serpent and Eve in the garden.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we seen it play out now. So Esau being the devil as he is, he's gonna renege back on that deal. It's like that peace treaty. You know what I'm saying? All the peace treaties, he tried to get the so-called Native Americans to sign. He broke every single last one of them. So what do you think he's gonna do to you nigga women out there that's counting on him?
That's right. Keep going, bro.
For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
Benefits, all right, from the vintage, which is these public assistance programs. You're no longer going to receive those benefits anymore.
Keep on
Yeah,
going.
keep going.
It said, tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled,
Right,
ye careless ones,
Right.
strip you and make you bare.
right. Because now you was something, but you're finna go back down to being nothing. You're gonna be in a state of mourning, man.
Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loin. They shall lament for the teats. For
If you go into that term teats, it means breast. If you know anything about breast, it's a tool of nourishment. All right, so when your baby is breastfeeding from the mother, that baby is getting nourished. It's the same thing with these hoes on public assistance programs. The government is nourishing them to have these affordable lifestyles, and that's the reason why they become careless, man. That's the reason why they're able to gather and collect from the vintage. Okay, all of that is symbolic talk for these public assistance programs. Any program that is staple in Esau's kingdom to uplift these hoes, man.
they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine.
Right, them public assistance programs are gonna be done away with. Stop.
Hey, you brothers can't watch a video happening, I want to say 2010 in Georgia. They cut off the food stuff for like, I forgot how many days or so. And I watched it today, man. You'll see how the women were panicking. And one number so-called black women at the office, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just a pre-glimpse of what's going to happen in days to come.
And it's about to get bad, real bad. Michael Jackson bad.
Yeah, because that was just a few days right there they cut off the food stamps in Georgia. So how much more a whole government shutdown? That's going to be like a worldwide thing, you know?
Yeah. Affordable daycare, all that's gonna be gone. You know, everything. All right, I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up. Y'all got something?
You want that mic?
Oh yeah, bro. Get Michael 7 to 10. You can break that down too, bro.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord? Yahweh Shema Shai thy power.
Man, the Israelite woman, man. And shame should see it because the same man that her fellow Israelite brother or husband, whatever, she always put us down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just niggas. You know,
Yeah.
Elder Ty Sadaka did a video about welfare queens, you know, pretty much it's their downfall. And you got nigga women on the comment board say y'all just niggas. You know what I'm saying? When they cut debate the facts that he was bringing out throughout the video. You know what I'm saying? So you coming against men of the Lord like that, so Shane gonna see you.
Yeah.
So when Esau brings his place down, he's gonna bring you right down along with him, man.
And the woman is our enemy at this time.
Exactly.
The woman of the tribes, man. You know, because 99% of them don't believe, man. Here in America, man, these women don't believe, man.
They don't.
You know, at the end of the day. All right, that's why they don't mind jumping on YouTube and calling themselves prophets, man. You know, and disregard the commandments of the scriptures, man.
Mm-hmm.
That tells a woman not to teach, man, or even tell a woman to shut the hell up, man.
That's right.
You know, sit her ass down. You know, but the Lord gonna check you women, man.
You can't
You
say
see?
it. You can't say shit your ass down, woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Though you a chauvinist. You know what I'm saying? They done made you a predator type.
Mm-hmm. And it goes to show you that these women, a certain classification of these women, gonna know there's a separation from our Lord and their Lord. Because remember the scriptures say, where's our Lord? But now in that time frame, you're gonna be shameful as hell, man.
Gonna be sick when you see the men of the Lord good, man.
Right.
You know, and said, my eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire in the streets. Cause we gonna watch these women catch hell, man. You know, and we don't feel no type of way, man. This we ain't in there. Brenda's got a baby, keep your head up, spirit. All right, that's over with, man. Yeah, the hell with Brenda and that baby, right? Lord will kill both of them, man.
That's right.
On
You know?
Friday, Craig, Debo, that's female. You know what I'm saying? That type of spirit, man.
They gonna tell different than that, man. You know.
Hey, and also in that verse she said, she used to say, she said, where's that power? Like, you know, we got them preaching, Yahweh Shai. She was like, where's that power that we talking about now? But guess what? She gonna see that power when it comes.
Right.
You gonna feel that
She
power.
gonna see it, but she gonna feel that power. Cause I got a sister. She don't hardly make nothing. She don't do shit really. She got a nice ass house. She don't pay for $65. She got a house that you buy in fucking like in Madison Regional, a nice house.
Hell yeah, that's how they do it.
$65, man.
What?
$65, big old nice house.
We out here struggling.
We out here struggling.
Goddamn,
You know what I'm saying?
sweating, blood, sweat, tears trying to pay the rent.
That's what makes them careless. That's the reason why they had ease, man.
Right. And it's like, nigga, you ain't shit. You ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm E-I-N-D. You can't even spell the shit. You know what I'm saying?
The whole independent, they ain't independent, man. Cause if they took everything from there, they wouldn't have nothing.
Right.
But you know what? That goes to the video that I want to say the brother from New York did. This black bitch, she was giving all kudos to Esau. She was like saying, I like to thank my child's father, the white man who provides housing, talking about hood, who provides food, put food on our table, talking about the welfare and the EBT. But she gave all those public system programs, and she equated that the baby's spiritual father is actually Esau.
And she right.
And she right.
Yeah,
She right. You know?
So daddy finna go to war. He finna catch a L, boy.
Yeah.
You know?
Daddy coming back home.
Yeah.
And see, and the Most High not gonna let y'all hoes cross that line either. Because see, you women, y'all believe in survival tactics. If you want to make it to the end of the world, follow a roach and follow a bitch, man. Because they believe in survival tactics. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Freddie, the Most High's going to pronounce judgment on y'all, man. Y'all hoes going to die, man.
And he going to put a cold spear on men of the Lord because they're going to be trying to come to them at, you know,
Yeah.
time. And they're going to be like, get the fuck out of my face, man.
It's going to be just like the book Eli. Can I go? No.
No.
And keep walking.
It's going to be a cold spirit, man.
You know?
And
slave roaches out.
That's right.
Push them motherfuckers.
You know, and some bitch get like 10 babies.
Yeah.
10 babies,
Yeah.
10 different daddies,
Yeah.
baby daddies.
See, that was because they was, you know, they were getting benefits from the Esau, but every baby they get the extra cake, extra this, extra this.
They
When they get 10, they'll get, let's say they have 4 kids and 4 baby daddies. That's hood stamps, and they getting child support from all
four different
And free lunch at
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
So no.
They got a program for
Then they
that.
claim on the tax.
Right. We get it all bait.
Some hoes get about 15 to 20,000.
Yeah, no.
They gonna be some crying
No,
ass motherfucker out there soon. Crying.
They have daycare programs too.
Yeah.
She,
Cause that nigga woman, New York, the Elder Thompson doctor was going over. She had $1,200 just covering her daycare expenses.
Daycare, yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
$1,200, man. That's more than what some people bring in.
yeah, man, they
Within a
been
month.
in a month.
Yeah.
That's overtime and everything.
Cause it say she only work so much hours.
Yeah, you can't go over 80
You can't
hours.
go over eight.
I'm not
No,
mistaken.
you can't make over $800. I think.
Yeah, you can't make over $800. So you receive Social Security, things
Yeah.
this and
Yeah.
right.
And I think it's also too. I think y'all both correct.
Yeah, you gotta make a part-time limit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't work full time, but like you
Yeah.
said, you can't go over a certain amount of
Yeah.
money, man.
You had to have 20 hours to get the EBT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 hours at least.
Yeah.
So you
Right.
can get,
Yeah, and this guy over, his wife get $900 worth of food stamps.
dang.
$900 worth of food stamps. Imagine if I got 3, 4, their mama got 4 or 5 kids. They cut the food stamps over for them motherfuckers. They just
Yeah,
die.
they be having baskets of food too. One basket
In
that
the deep
had
freezer,
one
one
basket.
on top of the stove.
one basket that had a meat in it. The other basket had either like macaroni and cheese and shit. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing that shit, man. I said, God damn, you know what I mean? They get like 10 peak fad. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. Man, they had like 10 peak fad, $200 peak fad. Meat stacked to falling off that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
And that's beautiful because they have an act called Anti-Hoarding Act. So you have like, I want to say 30 days worth of food in your house, Esau can come and get that, man.
Come.
Anti-Hoarding Act.
They gonna go down these.
You got deep freezer.
This devil, he passing all type of laws, man.
Right, man.
I mean,
You
everything
ain't gonna never
does,
get ahead.
it goes
Y'all got
against
too
the
much
scriptures.
food,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
Right.
Like he really freestyling his laws, man. You know, everything he does is adverse to the scriptures, man.
He said no pad, no pencil. Like, go ahead, bring yours up.
Cause this second Ezra 9 and 10, it said, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
Yeah, because see, with these benefits, you know, and our people now, hey, as well as you men too, you don't know Yahweh Shem Al Shai. Why? Because you announce your security within America, man. You know.
And they have lost my law.
Mm-hmm.
You hate it.
Yeah,
Come,
I think it's-
come.
yeah. Cause see, the law brings discipline and instruction, but our people don't want to be submissive to the Most High. They want to be untamed.
Esau
Do as
won't-
thou wilt.
Yeah, Esau won't give them nothing if they was, committed to the law.
Yep.
They couldn't get no benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Yeah, you know, and the niggas that don't work and their girlfriend get all them benefits too. Them niggas gonna get it too.
oh yeah.
Them niggas gonna get it too. There's a lot of niggas that they ain't want to fuck nigga.
Yeah,
Right.
Ain't doing shit.
yeah,
When
man.
they cut the food stamp, y'all niggas don't get it too, niggas.
That's why the scripture said they.
Right.
Dope boy too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
First and 15 chicks.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Everything's been going on the house.
Yeah,
It's like,
Jacob move a nigga in and let him smoke his whole chick.
Yeah.
So when the chick
Yeah.
drop, that's his chick.
right.
You know?
That's right. The dope boy gonna be affected. I'm telling you, man,
Everybody,
this is
everybody.
yeah,
It's a domino.
everybody.
It's a
It don't matter
domino
who
effect.
you is.
Yeah, it's a dumb
No matter what you got going on, this shit gonna hit you.
Hey, Ty's one right too because in my old job we used to do property inspections, and you go in some of these nigga women cribs, and you see Jake, man, he just lay on the couch drinking Capri Suns.
Ain't doing
You know what I
shit.
mean?
All
Just-
kids,
yeah,
Capri
yeah,
Suns.
just drinking all the
Right.
kids Capri Suns, man. Just complacent like a mug,
But living his life.
man.
Really, he got the game. Ain't going to talk about everybody playing the game.
Nigga got
Oh, 77 man.
Yeah,
big ass screen.
yeah, he playing game with service. They got white beat on and some lounge pants.
Yeah.
What a movie did.
Waiting for the food to be done. Easy.
Alright, they have lost my law while they have yet liberty.
Right, because this is a grace period right now. This is the cool of the day. You know, but at the end of the day, that grace period is dwindling, man.
Right.
And you see that starting with the government shutdown. That's why I believe through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Al Shai, this is the entry to Jacob's trouble. Because when you go into that term trouble, what does it mean? It means straits and distress, man. All right, our people are going to receive austere laws from Esau. Because at the end of the day, hey, America's in debt. All right. And so in order for this economy per se to thrive from his standpoint, then your way of life has to be cut. All right. No overtime.
Right.
Okay. If you get paid, normally get paid to drive 20 miles or 30 miles out and come back, then that's going to be cut. You see what I'm saying? Esau is about to bring the hammer, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
When as yet place of repentance was open unto them.
Right. Hey, this was the time frame.
Yeah.
Okay, even up until now. You know, but at the end of the day, you 2/3, y'all don't give a fuck because why? It hasn't happened to you yet. You know? And then some of you government workers, you probably was mocking the prophets, mocking the scriptures, mocking the names. You know? And now you got that gate right before you where you can't get in. But it was predestined anyway for you not to get in. Go ahead, bro.
Understood not, but despised it.
Right, and the reason why you understood not, the reason why you despise it, because you didn't have that spiritual enlightenment. You didn't have the Holy Spirit. Go ahead.
The same must know it after death by pain.
The same must know it. Reincarnation. So a lot of you motherfuckers that are back on earth, you finna know death by pain, man. This is your time. It's your time.
It says a lot of unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness.
Yeah.
Come.
All right, bro. Let's wrap it.
It's Habakkuk 2:1.
Yep.
I will stand upon my watch.
And that's what we doing right now. We're standing upon our watch. Okay, go ahead.
Set me upon the towers.
Mm-hmm.
I will watch to see what will he say, what will he say unto me.
Right, and we're watching what the Most High is basically saying to us via the Spirit, via our teachers, and Elder Akim. Go ahead.
And what shall I answer? Then I'm approved.
Right, go ahead.
And the Most High answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
Right, and that vision has been plain upon tables. Hence the Holy Scriptures, man. Biblos, a collection of books, the Bible. Go ahead.
That he may run that read it.
Right, meaning how do you run? All right, once you basically read the Scriptures, you get out there and you start doing the work. Go ahead.
Verse 3. For the vision is yet not upon of time,
Right, go ahead.
but at the end it shall speak.
And it's speaking right now. Lord willing, this bring Jacob's trouble. Lord willing, you know. Go ahead.
Trump, don't back down.
Don't bag down. Keep the guns
damn.
up, man. Keep feeding these niggas burgers and shit. Man.
Killing them.
Yeah,
Killing
man.
these niggas.
Killing them,
Trump.
B.
And not lie.
And not lying. The scripture's not lying, man. And Lord willing, Trump is that last Trump guy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Hey, I hope you were edified. Y'all got anything y'all want to say?